Wednesday, guys. I'm going to give it a couple minutes for everybody to hop on. Come on in, come on in, come on in. While I do these dishes, guys, I've already started. Yes, because I'm trying to see if I can get it all done before I go to work. I've already started. I know. Trying to get ahead of me. And then I'm going to start doing that cornbread. Because I've already started the pork shoulder. It's going to take me a little while. I'm going to cook it in the pressure cooker. So it's going to take about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm going to sharpen my kitchen scissors. They're getting dull as could be. Exciting day, guys. Very exciting. Glad to see you all. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. We made it to half the week, y'all. Let's see if we can pull these 2 days together. I'm washing dishes real quick. I'm going to check on the comments here in a minute. Come on in, come on in. Welcome. I know, I'm about 5 minutes late. Come on in, guys. Exciting days ahead, y'all. So glad to be alive. I'm so grateful. So grateful for every single one of you. Come on in, come on in. I'm just washing here because I'm going to get started on, I've already started the pork shoulder. Yes, I know. I did myself. I did one in the pressure cooker. Hey, hi Greg. Happy Wednesday is here, half the week. We made it. Good morning. Good morning, Hank. How's everybody been? So, hi. Hello. I'm here. So I've already done about, I think this is about 4 pounds. Like I did 2 of them. So I did it on this pan here, but then I'm doing on my pressure cooker some more. All right, we've got that going, which I actually have to set it up for. Here we go. About 35 minutes and then we'll check it. What we did was we seared the meat. It was pork shoulder, guys. And then we covered it up. And this came already seasoned. Then we covered it up with water. And we're just going to let it rip, like they call it. I've already made some pork beans, barbecue beans with some smoky bacon. Let me show you guys. Smell-o-vision. Woo! Started that early today. And look how thick those are. It's got chunks of that bacon in there. This is like the brown sugar hickory one. And now we're going to do the cornbread, because you got to have cornbread for barbecue. And then we're going to attempt to get to doing mac and cheese, because that was the whole reason why I bought the Gruyere cheese, right? To make the mac and cheese. So we're going to attempt to make it in 1 hour. We're going to try to do this. We're going to try to do this. And you guys, I had to start it because there was no way I can get it all done in an hour from start. Like from start to finish, no way. So it's forbidden at my... Oh, that's forbidden in your religion? Okay. And I never do, guys, hang on a second. I never do pork ever, like hardly ever. And if I do the bacon, I do it like once a month. You know, you know me, guys. But you know what? I say we're gonna do it. I haven't really done pulled pork in reality. Let's be honest, about 10 years. It's been that long since I made pulled pork. My little one was about 10 years old. So it has been a while. Like I have made other types of meat, but I haven't made it in a while. So I said, let's just go ahead and do it. You know me, I know you. You love mac and cheese? Yeah. So we're gonna make mac and cheese too with Gruyere cheese and cheddar. Woo-hoo. It's gonna be good. Cannot wait. All right. There's Brooke. Hi, Brooke. How are you? I'm doing great. Greetings from the motherland, Africa. Greetings. Greetings to you all. Ian, Hulk, you know me. Mohammed, hi. Hi. All right, let's get started. We're gonna do cornbread, guys. So this is gonna be quick, and then we'll do the mac and cheese. Let's move this stuff around. All right, I'll bring my mixer over here. I know you, you know me. We're a happy family. All right, just rinsing my, just because that's just how I roll, guys. I gotta rinse everything. That's part of my OCD. If you guys don't know me, I rinse everything just because, you know, dust in the air. Sorry, I got your light going like this. Stay still, camera. Gets excited. It gets excited when it sees all of you. Hi from India. Hello. Hi, Ben. You fell in love. Well, let's see. We're going to do, because one box is not going to be enough. I was going to make waffle cornbread, but we got no time for that, guys. We got to hurry up, because these kids are going to be hungry when they get home. Oh, put my finger. Hello. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the love. So we're making today the honey one. We're not doing the Jif today. I can most certainly make cornbread from scratch, but sometimes you got to wing it and you got to do half and half, right? You got to do something fresh and then something, you got to meet halfway, in other words. So, we're going to need 2/3 of a cup of milk and oil and 1 egg. So let me get 2 eggs. And let's get our milk. Our favorite milk is the A2 milk. I love this stuff. All right, let's go get our eggs. Let's go shopping in the fridge. All right, well now it's time to crowd up the kitchen, guys. And it's gonna be crazy. So let's beat up 2 eggs, 2 large eggs in here. 1 and 2. There it goes. And guys, I was thinking of making a video or going live just about the sourdough. I have a lot of people requesting that. So if you guys are interested, please feel free to comment on the box that you may be interested in for me to make a video or go live. Because that way I get an idea of how many of you are interested for me to go live when I do my sourdough. Okay, so 2/3 of a cup of milk. We're going to double this up. Whole milk. So please feel free to comment, I'm interested, yay. And that way I know. We're gonna do 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. And you know how I roll. We're using good old olive oil. So we're gonna do 2 of it. Because there's no such thing as vegetable oil, guys. Like seriously, you can get oil out of vegetables. All right. To 1/3. There we go. And then this is going to be like cake because I showed you my little trick for it to taste like cake. Number 1 is the milk. And number 2 is letting it sit once you get it all mixed in. Oops, there goes my... Once you get it all mixed in, you want to let it sit for at least 5 to 10 minutes. All right, there it is. 5 to 10 minutes. Let's beat this up. So you want to let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes after it's all mixed in. That is the trick for the oil and the milk to absorb that cornmeal. It's going to make it nice and tender, like a cake. So it's going to be like a corn cake almost. So that's the trick. That's the trick. Let's throw this away. Let me check these comments. Judy, hi. Hi, Judy. Hi, Jesse. Hello, hello. We're making cornbread. Today is barbecue day, so we're making cornbread. We already got baked beans on the side. And we got 2 pork shoulders cooking up. Come to Jamaica, Vincent. I love to come to Jamaica. Is it hot over there now? Yes, sourdough bread. Yes. So I got 1 person interested. Let me know if you guys are interested. Let me see. I was trying to see if I can make a video. I haven't made too many videos lately. See, the thing about it with sourdough, it's a process because you have to let it sit and then do the rise. And then once you do the rise is when you start incorporating all your ingredients, and then you let it sit 1 more time for the long rise, which is about 6 hours. So this is how I do it, guys. I've been practicing with the sourdough for about close to a year, almost 2 years now. But I watched so many videos at the beginning, and none of them made sense. So you do it, and then you really understand what's happening. Like once you start doing it. And then I taught my mom, and my mom's been a pro. She's a pro right now. All right, so this is all mixed in nice. 1 last whip. Beautiful. And now we're just gonna let that sit. That silky dough, it's gonna sit there. Right there for a little bit, for about 5 minutes. While I clean up. And then we're gonna get started with the mac and cheese. And I need to get the baked beans because I want to do beans. Because we have no vegetables going with this. So I figure those stir-fry beans be great. The frozen beans, remember that I made before? They'll be great. So we are making barbecue, Jesse. We are doing, I'm sorry, gotta pick up my hair, so. We're doing pork shoulders. They've been already marinated. They already came seasoned. And we're just gonna do mac and cheese. I just finished doing the cornbread, the honey cornbread. And what else? Oh, and we got the baked beans going. So we got everything already going. I'm just gonna do the cornbread. That's the only thing that we got to finish. I'm just gonna wait for a couple minutes. Pull out my pans. Actually, I think it only took 1 last time. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 1. Just gonna do 1. I'm gonna show you guys what this is looking like, this pork shoulder. You missed my taco show? Well, Jackie, I'm sorry. You can go ahead and watch the replay. I think it started like maybe 15 minutes in the video. I can't remember. I'm sorry, Jacqueline. All right, let me rinse my little, my one for the, that I have for the, what you call it, for the cornbread. And then what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to get my hands all messy with butter. Where's my thing? Hang on. Let me move these blades out of here. Here it is. We're gonna get the butter and softened butter, because can't go wrong with cornbread and good butter, right? I'm using unsalted butter. Oh, and it's dark here, guys. I always forget to turn that one. There you go. Oh my gosh, that made a hell of a difference, y'all. Okay, even though I have a big window in my kitchen, but that made a hell of a difference. All right, we're gonna spread this all up. There we go. Doesn't that look good already? Let's just eat the bread, the butter. Eric. Hi, Eric. Hello. So we're making pork shoulder. We got going on over here. 2 pork shoulders, and one in the pressure cooker and one in here. And I had to half this one. Like this one, I had to half it because it was a big old piece. And then I covered it up with, still not tender enough. Remember, it takes about 2 hours or so. This is why I started it early. And I may have to finish it in my, I may have to finish it in my pressure cooker. So I did this one here, but it should be covered in the liquid itself. But we're not doing it. So let's go ahead and cover this up real quick so the steam can completely cook this. And it may not even be finished, guys, within an hour, but it's gonna go. It's just going because I have to make sure it's all done. Hey, KM, hi. Arabian Nights. It's the Arabian Nights. Okay, let me go get the pan because we're gonna make our mac and cheese. Yes, please. Okay, let's see. I gotta get a big pan. You can tell I had my coffee this morning. Oh my Lord. All right, I'm just getting a pot here because we're going to make the mac and cheese. Hello, hi. There's my beautiful Brooke. Brooke is here, guys. Say hi to Brooke. All right, let's get this going. And today we're gonna make instead of elbow or shells, we're gonna do that pasta that I was telling you. That's like a curly pasta. We're gonna bring that to a boil. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's called kabapi. And we're gonna make 2 of these guys because they're gonna be gone. My kids are pigs. They love mac and cheese. They love mama's mac and cheese. So we're using this kind of pasta. See, it's nice and curly, so it'll hold on to that cheese. Yeah, and we're gonna make all that from scratch. Okay, so this should be done. It's about 5 minutes for my cornbread or my the batter for my cornbread. It's been sitting here. Let me see if I can get this out into my sink. There we go. And now we're just gonna put it in here because we're gonna bake this in the oven. Oh yes. Oh yes. And actually, I may just do 2. Yeah, let's do 2 because I don't think I can fit this whole thing here. It'll be way too much. So let's do the other pan. Let me get my other. All right, we're going to wipe this down again. I left my thing in there. I'm gonna go grab me a spatula. We're gonna butter this one up too. Make sure that you are deliberately buttering that thing. Unsalted butter, you can use ghee, whatever. But this cornbread, it's like its own dessert. So I finally got to finish today the 3 breads. So I did 2 loaves of sourdough for this morning. Actually, last night when I came in, I was so tired. And then I made yesterday afternoon the Irish soda bread too. So we're gonna dump the other half into the other pan, and we're just gonna do it a pan at a time. I think the other pan has more batter than the other. That's fine. Don't have to be perfect. The whole idea, there'll be 2 9-inch pans of cornbread. And I'm actually not a corn person either, but for this thing, we're gonna do it. So you gotta have some on the side. There we go. Beautiful. So we're gonna clean this up. And we're gonna bake this. My chickens, you hear my chickens flocking? They're laying eggs. So when you see them flocking, they're happy. They're laying eggs. That's what I like to hear. I like to hear that sound. Here's my pasta. All right, let's bring it over here, shall we? Stick these out. We're gonna, because we don't want any air bubbles, so we're gonna, let me show you guys. There you go. We're gonna tap it. Don't be afraid. That's just gonna get the air bubbles out. There we go. We're gonna put this at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes till it's done. Take a look at it from time to time. And then we're gonna put the other one in afterwards. Okay. Okay, so I got my cornbread done. Our pork butt is cooking. Our water is boiling for my mac and cheese, please. Hello, how are you? I am doing great, trying. Thank you. Hi, Eric. You're in San Lucia. Nice. Yes. So please feel free to let me know where you guys are popping in from. There's a lot of new people on here that I haven't shouted out. And I'm sorry, I'm a little bit slow on checking the comments here. I am making barbecue, so we're making pork shoulder. We're cooking pork shoulder to attempt to get it shredded, and we're making mac and cheese on the side. Oh, let's put this in here. Come on. We're also making, we already got our baked beans. our brown sugar baked beans, and our cornbread. It's gonna go as well. So we got it all set up. The main course is gonna be, of course, the pork shoulder, which we're cooking up. Yes. That's okay. That's so silky, right? Isn't it? That's the mac and cheese. I mean, the batter for the cornmeal. So the whole trick is to, once you mix it, let the milk absorb the cornmeal, and that's just gonna make it nice and fluffy. So when you cut it, it's almost gonna be like a cake. Has anybody had like cornbread and it's like so dry? It's like, what's in this thing? Well, the thing about it is, a lot of people, when they make cornbread, they use water. But it's game changer. You gotta use the milk. You gotta use the milk for this. Midnight Squirrels. Yes, I am cooking right now. You like dry cornbread? See, I like it where it's like, everybody has their own preference, but I honestly love it like a cake. It's so good. So, you sprinkle it on pizza. I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool. See, everybody does, how they want it. Local says, ever try butter and sauce mixed with noodles? Oh yeah, oh gosh, I love that. Just simple pleasures, right? Butter and sauce. Butter and sauce mixture. Yep, it's delicious. Has anybody had carbonara pasta, which is the egg yolk? With the heat of the pasta, it cooks itself perfectly, and it makes the most creamiest sauce. And then you can add Parmesan cheese to it. It makes it even better. I'm excited for sourdough bread. Perfect. All right, so Lavni wants to, and my recipe is actually very basic. I do just like every other person. You can add to it ingredients. You just cannot be afraid. You cannot be afraid of making sourdough. That's the whole thing. A lot of people are like, I'm not going to get this right. It's going to die. There's no right or wrong way, guys. No one can mess it up. All right, this is already, but I have found, and I probably have a lot of things that I'm still like not quite completely mastered on the sourdough, but I'm just going to show you the way that it works for me. So I'm just going to season my pasta like the ocean. I'm just going to add this pasta in. But yeah, I'm going to show you too from a starter, because I did not make, actually the reason when I make the bread, this bread that I'm making, my sourdough breads, they are actually from a starter that I purchased. So I did not make it from scratch. I have done it in the past and it's not hard to do, but this is actually, it's a 2-year-old starter that I was gifted, and I fell in love with it. Like it's, it's ready to work with. But at the beginning because I was so desperate in getting it cooked that, and just getting it baked, that I can't come up with my words today, guys. It's Wednesday. So, what was I saying? Lily, get to the point. Get to the point, Lily. Come on. All right. So, yeah. So the starter, it was already made. So what I did was, because she gave it to me in a little tiny glass jar, I put it in a bigger jar. So start saving your pasta sauce jars. Do not buy a jar just for this. Do not. Just get you a nice pasta sauce jar. Okay. Like, I'll show you what it looks like. Wash it, sterilize it, whatever you want to do to it. Make sure that the jar, because mine's in the fridge because I'm not using it. Look at all the bubbles already. But anyway, make sure it's got it's straight down so that when you mix it, when you're mixing your sourdough, it's easy. Okay? So save you your pasta jar sauce jars. Make sure, actually, like the Barilla ones be good. This is a honey jar from Local Honey. But save them, and then you can throw your starter in there if you purchase it from somebody, or you can start it from scratch. And then all you have to do is feed it. And like I said, there's no right or wrong. Some people are like, oh, I got to do it by the measurements. No, actually, my mom doesn't do it by the measurements. She just eyeballs it. And it comes out perfect every time. Charlie Brown. Hi, sup, Charlie. Hi, Midnight. Midnight says, she says, can she make steak tartare? I've never made it before. Sounds like fun. Is it steak like a pate? Well, thank you. Thank you, love. Thank you for the hearts. You guys are amazing. Thank you, friends. It's Wednesday, my dudes. It is. Kevin. There's Kevin. There's one of my mods. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin's, he's so great. All of you are great. Especially my moderators that are keeping peeps out, the bad peeps out. Corn. Lyrical. What do you mean corn? Spaghetti. Yeah, spaghetti deep dish. It's very tricky for me. The proofing. Okay. So once you get a, we'd like to know how to make a deep dish. Yeah. I have to learn how to make a deep dish pizza myself. I've never done it before. I know. Namaste. There is Tarun. Hi, Tarun, gorgeous. Hi. I'm doing great. How are you? We're making barbecue today. Barbecue. Oh, make sure the first 5 minutes you stir your pasta because you don't want it to sit. And then the pasta that's at the bottom, it'll get tough. And it will not get cooked. So, let me add some more water for that. Probably should have put my pork in this pot and put my pasta in the other one. I know. Do I know what a ruby is? Do I know what a ruby is, brother? Yes. You mean the stone? No, it's not from scratch. Trust me. If it was from scratch, it would take me forever to make that much pasta. But yeah, it's actually very easy to make pasta, but no, it's not made from scratch. Oh, my husband's doing great, Light. Thank you. He should be popping in here probably for a little bit. He normally does on his break. Hey, brother. Happy Wednesday, Lewis. Happy Wednesday. All right. Here, let's check on this thing real quick. Let's see how tender this is. I'm getting excited about this. No, I'm getting anxious because I want to get it. I wanted to finish before I leave. Okay, it's almost there, but not quite. All right, so what I'm going to do, because it's probably be better if I move it to a smaller pan. Let me see. Let me see what I can figure out. You know what? We're going to move it over here. Because I think it may fit, it may not fit. Yeah, I think it will. Okay, let's move it here because I'm getting kind of desperate here because I should have put this one in a smaller one. But that's fine. Gonna put that nice pork shoulder in there because I think it's gonna be more contained if I put it there. Well, it'll probably cook quicker this way. Hang on, let me get the liquid because I don't want to waste that liquid. That extra flavor. And this is a pork shoulder that came already seasoned for me. Perfect. So we're just gonna probably add a little more water to it. Now we're gonna cover this up. All right, so that's better. That's more contained. So we're gonna cook the hell out of it till it's nice and tender. Hello. Hi, Testa. Breakfast time for you? Yes, well, we're making dinner here, guys. What you have for breakfast? Homemade pasta is 100. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, absolutely. My sister just came back about a month ago from Italy, and they had pasta in one of the restaurants, and she goes to me, Lily, I didn't realize how easy it is to make pasta. My younger sister, the one that came for Thanksgiving. And she's like, why are we buying pasta? And I'm like, because we're trying to simplify ourselves. Because we don't got time. But it's so easy, guys. It's so easy. All it is flour and egg. Very easy. You make a well. You put the flour. You make a well in the middle. You throw the egg in. And then you mix it all up, or, you know, use whatever. Yeah, actually, yeah. You mix it all up into a dough ball. If you have an attachment piece on your mixer, will be life-changing because that will make it like a sheet, and then it'll cut it and do whatever you want it to do. Okay? Oh, that cornbread's looking good, guys. Cornbread's looking amazing. Pasta is looking great too. Make sure you don't overcook your noodles. I like them al dente. Let me put this away because this was from yesterday that we made the burritos. Okay, so now I've got a lot to clean up here. This is almost done. So let's see what cooks quicker. If the pressure cooker shoulder cooks quicker than the other. We'll see. We'll see. You look like my mom. I look like your mom, Desta? I look like everybody's mom. I am a mom. I am a mom. So let me put my eggs away, guys. Let me get this out of the way. I'm going to show you the cornbread's looking amazing. It's rising. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right, let's get the colander. Colander, where's my colander? Here it is to strain the pasta. We're going to move all these pots out of the way. All these pots out of the way. Okay. Put that away, my garbage. Tomorrow's garbage day. Yay, garbage day for me. Let's move this out of the way. See me in the raw, guys. Because in the perfect show, they have all these dishes already cleaned and they're not showing you a single thing. But this is the real world, okay? It ain't a show. It's the real world. I don't got people washing my dishes. You love ravioli. Who loves Italian here? I love Italian. Raviolis, the first time a pasta I made cooked by, ooh, nice. Nice. What'd you stuff the raviolis with? Can't deal with it. I got so little tiny space. Hey, Kevin. Kevin says, I love Italian. I love Italian food. I love it. But hubby doesn't. He does not. Do you love Italian cuisines? Yes. I like them too. Italiano. Okay, so my pasta is ready. We don't want to overcook it, and hopefully it did not overcook because I'm here chatting away. I hear something. Oh, there's my pressure cooker. We're going to check that out too. All right, let's get this out. Strain the pasta. Let's get a facial from it while we're at it. Oh, nice. Nice. Whoops, went down the wrong way. Okay. Let's scoop this out. Into my sink that I've got a strainer on. Let's get this little guy out. Then we're going to show you how to make the cheese sauce. We're going to make our own cheese sauce from scratch. None of that quick Velveeta today. We're doing cheese sauce from scratch. All right? For my babies. Because you know what? You got to cook for your family good, guys. Make it worth your while. All right. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. Unsalted butter. Everything starts with butter. With a good old mac and cheese. And then we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of, so same amount of butter to flour. This is going to be the roux part of the sauce. And if you brown the butter, even better. You'll have a nuttier taste. All right, we're going to lower it because we don't want it too high. And you know, while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and warm up my milk. Because I figure, like, when you warm up the milk, it makes the best sauce. So we're going to finish this carton that we got here. For the cheese sauce. 2 cups, we're gonna have about 3 cups. So I have 2%, and then I'm gonna mix it with the whole. It's gonna give us about 3 cups of milk. If it needs more, then we add more. We're gonna put it here to warm up. Okay. Cornbread's done. All right. Oh, yeah. Brown butter. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Smells so good in here. Now, I better shut this off because I still have to grate my Gruyere cheese. We're going to get Gruyere cheese. And we're going to get cheddar. 2 types of cheeses. The Gruyere cheese, it's amazing because it's so creamy. So creamy, just like the Havarti cheese. It's delicious. It's a very good cheese. And my Aldi's never has it. And I finally found it at Aldi's. They had it. So, it's about 7 ounces. And I love this cheese. I stinking love this cheese. Like a lot. Who doesn't love cheese? Please tell me, who does not love cheese? I'll wait. Because I think everybody loves cheese. We're going to grate this up. Good morning, Neha. How are you? Ooh, poopy vibes. Hang on. Let's shred that block. Ooh, this is going to be good. It's going to be some good mac and cheese, guys. You got to try this recipe. 8 ounces of Gruyere cheese. If you have a machine that grates it for you, go ahead and use it. If not, it's a workout. You got to work out for your mac and cheese. Yum. Cheese. Greg. Poopy pies. I remember the first time you made ravioli and making it rainbow type dye. Really? How do you do that? Oh, you did the dye? Almost there. Almost there. Come on. Do that thing. It's almost there. Okay. That's a workout. That's an arm workout. Look, I'm already sweating. My ears are hot. Thank you for the subs. So you guys are going to get notified. And tomorrow I'm going to be making something. I don't know what I'm going to make tomorrow. But yeah, we'll make something. Let's see what we got. What do we got to make that we haven't made? Shepherd's pie. Round 2. This time it's going to be with ground lamb. Ground lamb. We're going to make that tomorrow. Who's going to see? Who's going to come on? Who's coming tomorrow to watch me make the shepherd's pie? With lamb. With ground lamb and steamed veggies. We're going to throw the veggies in there. Okay. Oh, that was about 8 ounces. That's a lot of cheese, y'all. Look at that. That's a lot of cheese. Okay. The little nugget is just mine. Mine. All mine. All right. This is ready. Our milk. We're going to put back the heat up. This is going to be, I want it really thick. So I'm going to add just a tiny bit more flour because I added a lot of the butter. But guys, it's getting caramelized. It's brown. It's perfect. Brown butter for the mac and cheese base is actually better. Make sure you burn the first 5 minutes, all that flour taste. This is how you do it. Let me show you guys. Let's bring you guys over here. There we go, there we go. There you go. It's about you guys, okay? It's about the food, not me. It's all about the food. Yes, totally worth that arm workout. Ooh, boy, that was intense. But it was so rewarding. It's going to be rewarding. So we're making mac and cheese from scratch with 2 different cheeses. We're going to do Gruyere and we're doing sharp cheddar or medium cheddar. And I'm doing the roux right now. So I've got the butter, I've got the flour. It's all cooked out and nice and brown. First 5 minutes. There we go. Gotta look at my pork. And my pressure cooker too. All right. So now we're gonna add the milk slowly. About 3 cups of whole milk. You can use heavy cream if your heart desires, or half and half, whatever you like, or 1%, 2%. Just don't get none of that fake milk, because you won't get this creaminess, this gooiness. It's so good. So this is gonna get nice and thick. And then when it gets thick, then we're going to add the cheeses. But we want to make sure it's nice and thick. Let's take a look at that real quick. Over here. Oh, over here, actually. Let's take a look at that cornbread because we got to put the other cornbread in. Perfect. Nice and golden. Can you smell it? Yeah, scratch and sniff. Cornbread. Delicious. Delicious. Now we're going to put this into the oven, my other one, at 350 degrees. Then we'll check it. Let me show you what this cornbread looks like, y'all. Did you see those brown edges of that butter? Oh my gosh, that's just goodness. That is just plain old goodness. That's what that is. All right. We're thickening this. Make sure that milk is completely thick. I'm gonna move this aside. Aside. All right, so we're doing the round 2 on that. Let's get the air out on this one. All that pressure. Let's see which one's quicker. I think it's gonna be the pressure cooker one. Thank you guys. All right. Let's see how thick this is gonna get. Let's see how thick this is gonna get. Creamy sauce. Hurry, hurry up. Take this piece out of flour. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. Okay. Let's get it nice and thick. I'm gonna have to, because I have no patience. You guys know me, I have no patience. I'm going to do another roux with the butter, with more butter and more flour, because I want to speed up the process of this. Okay. So it's just flour and butter that I'm cutting into it. If you don't think it's gonna thicken enough, you can do this at home. No big deal. Fish out the butter. Don't want the extra flour. I just want the butter and the flour. Perfect. Made it into a dough ball. I made it into a dough ball. The flour and the butter to thicken this up. And we're just going to wish it around because we want to make sure it thickens really quick. All right. Perfect. Wish it around. Let me wash my hands real quick. make like a little Play-Doh. A little Play-Doh with the flour and the butter. And then we just added it in there to thicken this up. And it's already getting thick. So that's perfect. It needed a little more. Guys, don't skimp on it. Like, you know, seriously. This is like the best part right here. You gotta have the consistency before you add the cheese. Of course, it's a lot quicker to just make Velveeta or any other kind of cheese, but it's not that great. I mean, it's not like I haven't made it before. I have, but this is so much better. I promise you guys. Do it from scratch. Worth the wait. Definitely worth the wait. All right, it's coming along. See? It's coming along. Hi, you're Abigail. Hello, Abigail from San Diego. You got a beautiful name. That's my daughter's name, Abigail. Creaminess, Gruyere. Yes. Oh, it's going to be, trust me, it's going to be over the max. As soon as you add that Gruyere cheese and that cheddar cheese, oh yeah, I may need to add more milk after that because it's going to be amazing. And I made, it's 8 ounces of the Gruyere cheese. Like, smell-o-vision right now. It's most amazing in here. And I've got to finish this up real quick. All right, let me look at this real quick. Hang on, guys. Look at my shredded pork. All right, this is getting thick nicely. Let me look at this. All right, because this already got all the air out. Let me get my fork. 2 forks. The minute I turn around, it starts to thicken. Yeah, make sure you watch it while we do this pork here. Okay, oh yeah, it's looking good. Yep. It's swimming in that juice. If you guys can see it. But it's still not ready yet. Whoops. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm so sorry. There we go. It's still not done yet. So we're going to put about 35 minutes. All right, 30 more minutes on the clock. We're gonna look at the sauce. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's getting there. Oh yeah, so now we are gonna add our Gruyere cheese. Because it's already thick, just like I need it. So I'm gonna add the whole entire 8 ounces of Gruyere cheese, and then we're gonna add 8 ounces of the cheddar. That's gonna go in there. Oh, it's gonna be good. We're gonna add about a half a thing. Be generous with your cheese. Oh, look at that, you guys. Yes, look at that. Ooh. You can add dry mustard. I've seen people add dry mustard to it. Look at this. Oh, it looks like, look. Oh my God, that's gonna stick to that pasta, guys. Cavioppi pasta. and all that butter. I think I'm tempted to add the whole entire thing in. What should I do? Add the whole thing in? Yeah, we're gonna add black pepper to it too. Actually, let's add it now. Let's add it right now. There we go. I have a teaspoon. It's a lot of pasta. Y'all look at this, how creamy. You see that? All right, we're gonna add the whole thing in, he says. Add the whole thing in. The whole thing, Greg, this is for you. This is just for you. So we added a whole entire bag of mac and cheese. Of cheddar cheese. Mix, mix, mix. Oh my gosh. Yellow gold, I call this. Yellow gold. Follow the yellow brick road. Oh my goodness. Let's not be nasty in here. Too much information. All right. That is silky smooth. You see that? How quick that came? This is how you make fondue. Look how silky smooth that is. Don't even stick to the walls in the pan because of the butter. It's got the pepper in it. It's got 2 kinds of cheese. 8 ounces of shredded Gruyere cheese and a whole bag of cheddar. How bad can this be? Like, tell me. Now, the trick here is adding this to that, which is going to be very challenging because it's a very small pan. So I am going to have to, oops, a noodle fell out. I am going to have to, you know what I'm going to have to do? Bring out my big old bowl. This calls out for a big giant bowl. Yep, big giant bowl. Rinse it up. Always rinse off everything. Wipe it down. Beautiful. So now, this is how we're going to do this. We're going to move the cornbread out of here. We're going to get the cheese sauce. And we're going to add it right there. And now we're going to add some of the pasta cavati. You can use penne if you don't have it, or shells, whatever you like. I'm just going to add it. It's cooled off somewhat. You can even sprinkle a little bit of paprika, like sweet paprika to this, to the cheese sauce. All right. She's so cheesy. She is so cheesy. All right. It's clumping together because it's all cooled off. So it's going to clump together. All right. Here we go. Try to see if I can break it apart. Break it apart. All right. We're going to, you know what we're going to do? This is what we're going to do because mommy is too impatient. We're going to add half of it here, and then we're just going to incorporate it all. It's a lot of mac and cheese, guys. I made 2 boxes, and I did it in this little tiny pot, which, by the way, I should have used the other one. All right. Let's incorporate that in there. Let me show you guys. You all see this? You guys gotta get a little closer. Get a little bit closer. There we go. Look at all that cheese. Just all that cheese just like slaying away. Look at that. Mmm. Oh, gosh. How creamy. But we're going to add a little more milk to this. Because as it sits, it's going to dry out and you don't want that. So go ahead and add your milk. It doesn't matter if it's cold. It does not matter. Because you're going to warm it up. And the pasta and the cheese is going to be heaven. But we did make a lot. So, oh my gosh. Can y'all see that? Look. That's what you want. You want to make sure that your pasta is completely covered up. This one here, too. Should have probably add all this in here. Add more milk in this one. Oh my gosh. You guys. All right, so now we're going to add this in here. Oh my Lord. This is looking good. Stick to your bones kind of meal. Look at that. It's like fondue cheese. It's so, so creamy. Look. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? It just comes right off the pan. Because of all that butter in there. Ooh. It doesn't even stick. Nope, non-stick. Now we're going to toss this. Look at that. You hear that? That's the sound of creaminess. That's the sound of creaminess. Oh, yeah. SMR. What do they call it? ASMR. Hi, education. Look at this, y'all. You see that? How creamy the Gruyere and the cheddar. Oh my God. Now, you can here leave it like this, like I'm going to do. Or you can most certainly add a cracker topping with butter and then finish it off in the oven. But I'm going to leave it as is because it's going to be devoured. We're going to cover this bad boy up. And mac and cheese is done. Woo, woo, we did it. Mac and cheese is done. We're going to check on this pork. It's probably going to take me till before I leave. But cornbread is done. What else is done? My beans are done. All I got to do is do my beans, my green beans. And I will be finished. Let me wash my hands real quick. And I gotta wash all these dishes, guys. It's like a whole tower of dishes that I gotta clean up, okay? So, anyways, I went a little bit past an hour, but I still got a lot to do, guys. You see this? Thank you, guys. You wanna eat it? What? What do you mean? RT cornbread. So anyways, yummy, yummy, nice and creamy. Yes, 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 yes. It was delicious. So from start to finish, we did the pork shoulder, which is still not done yet, but I'll be posting a picture later on this video on the description. I did the baked beans, the brown sugar baked beans, which by the way, look amazing with the bacon bits, and got my cornbread done. And all we're waiting is for the star of the show, which is the pork roast. I mean, the pork shoulder. So anyways, guys, I'm going to leave here because I got to get this all finished up before I go to work. I love you, friends. Thanks for hopping on here with me. You guys are amazing. If you guys are interested in me putting down a video for the sourdough bread, how I make my sourdough bread, let me know in the description above so that I know how many of you guys are interested. Just put video or live, whatever it is. And so that I know. All right, guys. I love you, friends. Thank you. All my special mods. Greg, Let me see. Walk by Faith. Who else is on here? Kevin. All you amazing mods that are doing your thing, swaying away these people out of the chat room. Thank you guys. I love you, friends. Thanks for hopping on. I will see you guys tomorrow here at 10 a.m. I'm so excited for tomorrow. I'm so excited. I love you guys.